Today's gonna be a day or a vlog about making vlogs. I got off this morning at 9 o'clock, and then as soon as I got home, kind of hanging out, opened up my phone, looked onto on YouTube, and there was two videos that I saw that I follow. One is Chris Meets Chris. Watch that one. It was a great video. It was a comparison video about the Osmo Pocket 3, which I'm recording on here. And then he uses like the 360 Go Ultra. And he kind of uses those, and it was showing the differences of when or why he uses, or the benefit of using one versus the other. And then gave some examples and just showed his day. His day looked like it was just a normal day, taking care of some stuff, maybe drop some stuff off like at Goodwill. And then kind of just broke it down for you. That one was really, I got inspired by that video. And then the other video was from Russ Taka. His video was really good. His kind of gave like a different perspective on a vlog. It showed like B-roll, kind of like make it cool intro. And then it went into the next part, showing his day, but then like B-roll. So it was basically just him in the vehicle talking about how his day went, but then he would supplement it with some B-roll. Both of them were really good. So that got me thinking about what I was gonna do today and how I was gonna do it. But like I said, both of them inspired me. And then I started thinking like, well, I'd like to do one video like how Russ did it. I'm gonna get a bunch of B-roll for the day and then talk about the day and how it went. But I don't really have anything exciting going on. So I decided just to pick up the camera, just do like a little recording of me making breakfast, and then just going along with the day, kind of like mixing the two styles. But I am gonna do a video like Russ did. I just feel like I had to have like something cool going on that day. Oh, damn. Well, that sucks. Took that first bite and it was a little sour, so I wasn't sure. And then I smelled it. Horrible idea. Should not have smelled it. Now, gotta do it again. Make something else. All right, let's try this again. Sorry you had to see that. This time, freshly open Cholula. Cholula doesn't go bad. And that was the last of the steak bites. So I had to use these like little Polish sausage. I was gonna originally make it with these little bad boys. One of these, 220 grams of or 220 calories. That'll work. I won't be eating that salsa for a while. Workout is done. That kind of workout is my jam. I feel like last week was very similar as far as like the movements, but I love it. So today start off with some just good old strength, some power cleans. So power cleans, bring it from the floor up to that front rack position. Just good raw power output on those. So I love it. I think it transfers over to a lot of other movements and just generating like the most amount of power. So we went to do that, worked in with some of the guys. It was a few power cleans. We do like 3 sets at 3 reps, and then we do 3 sets at 2 reps, and the last 3 were 1. And we were supposed to go like 85 plus. We kind of just built up to 275 on that last one. And then the workout was really good. It was 500 meter row, 15 power cleans, 30 box jumps, 15 power cleans, 500 meter row. Good workout. It took me 8 minutes and 8 seconds to finish that workout. It was fun. So I wanted to like talk about the last thing I was talking about the couple of vlogs that I watched today. And I tried to mix in a couple of them, but those guys today on their vlog just like crushed it. Like thinking about it, Chris kind of did this like time travel thing where, I mean, it flows really nice, so you don't really think about it unless you're doing it or you're creating vlogs. Then you realize like what it takes to not only like forecast what you're thinking, but kind of remember what you just said and then tying it all together. So I thought that was really cool. I'll be sure to link that video. And then the other one, Russ, he did like the B-roll and then he just talked about it. And that's really hard for me. Like in my mind, I was like, I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna try that today. I'm just gonna record my day, see what I'm doing. And then on this drive home, I was just gonna talk about everything that I did and just piece it in there like over my voice. So it kind of cut back and forth, and that is really hard for me to just sit there and talk for, you know, these vlogs usually 15 minutes with maybe 8 to 10 minutes of me actually talking. And it's kind of like a recap, but it's hard for me to talk about something for that long and then just kind of like piece it together. So I just reverted back to what I know, and that's just getting those angles, getting those transitions, and just thinking about like how to flow to the next scene while still carrying on the story or the conversation. So major props to those two dudes on their vlogs today. I really enjoyed it. It was good. And it's just a testament too of like challenges and what challenges can do for you, as well as like community. And I kind of would like to speak on that real quick. Is one, like the community aspect of anything that you do just makes it better because you grow together. You could bounce back ideas off of them. You can get inspiration from them. So in the vlogging community, we do the same thing. We just look at their videos and like, oh, that's pretty cool. Then we like chat about it, and then we like think like, I'm gonna try that out. And then we try different things until we come up with our own unique style. And reality is like, are we stealing or borrowing or whatever? Yeah, but like, you know, this vlog's been around for a long time, and like it's really rare, if not like impossible, to come up with a truly original like idea or something. So it's just about how you tell the story and how you use those angles and different styles to tell your story. So that's like the community part. And then at the gym, the community part holds you accountable. You want to be there, you want to show up, you want to not let your friends down, or you look forward to hanging out with your friends and doing these workouts so you guys can like suffer together and have like that experience. So communities are really huge on growth. I strongly believe that. And then it's just aligning yourself with the right community. And then the other part of that is the challenges. So whenever you have challenges, I think it really like pushes you. So one, like we'll go to the community, in that little group of vloggers that are chatting back and forth, you know, I came across Luis, and he put out a challenge like, hey man, like just try vlogging for 30 days. And I did it. I was like, all right, let's go. And I saw a huge amount of growth in my like skills, abilities, and just kind of how it progressed. So I did that, and then the cool thing is like other vloggers that watch and that we're all like communicating with, they saw the growth and like the changes too. Like from the very first vlog of me being like scared shitless to walk into a coffee shop and not hitting record or just putting the camera down, to the last one just going in and acting like you own the place and just doing a vlog and just like not even hesitating, and then just growing on different like angles and learning different things. They saw how that went, and then some of them took on that 30-day challenge, and there's some that are doing it right now, and Russ is one of them. And just seeing the progress alone on that one it's huge. He was really like introverted, shy, and then now just, you could really see who he really is, like making jokes, laughing, coming up with these buttery angles, being creative and telling his story. Like it's cool to see that, and it's cool to like support each other in that. So challenges are cool. So on that note, I'm doing a challenge with the guys at the fire department, a 90-day challenge, and it's more like a weight loss. Like maybe I don't have as much weight, but in the end, if I get to where I want to be on my personal goals, then it's going to be like a huge win. And I know that just having that challenge and having those guys in the station, that we're able to like push each other, and like now I created a group, I'll shoot them a text and here's what I did, and hopefully that will motivate them to go out and push a little bit harder, or run that extra mile, or do that extra rep. And then the same thing, I'm hoping that they will post or let me know like, hey, I just did this, or send me a video of them running or whatever, and that'll motivate me to get off my ass and like do another mile or whatever, get another workout in, or concentrate on eating right if they send me a picture, it's just cool. So wanted to hop on here, talk about that. Those are some of the things that I was thinking about today and what I was going to say on here. Oh, real quick, I just thought about something as I hit the button to stop recording. One thing that Chris said, or he mentioned in his last vlog, was utilizing the different tools, if you will. So this one is the Action 5. At the house earlier in the vlog, I was using the Osmo Pocket 3. But then there's a couple of like uses for it. One, like this, I could put it here. Two, if I use the Pocket on here, then it like will vibrate, and it doesn't do well with up and down motions. It's more just for like keeping the horizon level and like up, like it holds it, but like when you're bouncing or the jitters, no bueno. So I want to just point out that I saw his video, and I wanted to make some utilize both of them to kind of like show myself or you like how or what he meant by that. And one of the examples is the scene where I transitioned from my house to the gym. Like that wouldn't be possible with the Osmo Pocket 3, just because I'd be too afraid of just like smashing it. So I got the gym bag, I just ran it right into the Action 5, and then when I got to the gym, I just set this up on the floor, put my bag against it, and then continued on to make that like transition from garage gym to the gym. But that I couldn't do that, or I couldn't even think about doing that with the Osmo Pocket 3. All right, I just had to hop on here real quick and get that done, because I was just thinking, I talked for about 8 minutes and it was just the same angle. So now I'm gonna have to try to like do some zoom in and stuff like that to make it a little interesting for you. All right, that's it for sure. Peace.